and welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Gabrielle. I'm a senior in high school, almost graduated, and today I have a really amazing fun video for you guys showing everything that I crocheted in March. Most of you guys know, but I have a crochet business, so I definitely crochet every day throughout school, which is like 7 hours a day. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that so you don't compare how much you're crocheting to me, because I'm literally have to keep up with my orders and also create some fun stuff for my videos. So I feel more pressure to crochet a lot. So yeah, here's just some stuff that I made. Hopefully it gives you some inspiration, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like my content and the stuff that I make, and if you guys want to see more of my tutorials and fun crochet videos. So let's get into the video. I thought I should start it off with fishnet sleeves. This time I made them in white. The reason I made these was because I wanted to make a tutorial for you all. So if you're interested in making these, definitely go check out that video. And if you want a tutorial for any of the things that I made in this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to get that up for you guys as soon as I can. So, okay, my next project, I kind of reused an old project and like remade it into something else. So I think a lot of you guys have seen my crocheting a steering wheel cover video, because I wanted to spice up my car. However, my sister is about to turn 16 and she wants to take that car for her driver's test, and she didn't feel comfortable with the crochet cover around the wheel. So I actually took it off and then took the squares and made them into a bag. So I thought I would show you guys. So we have on this side the moon granny square and the peace sign, the sunflower and my little mushroom. And then on the back side we have the eye and the little bee, Jeffrey, the ladybugs, and my little frog face. What I really like about this is that when I attached them, I didn't just sew directly. I added the border with white, so it actually makes the bag a little bit bigger because it adds like a nice border on the side. And then just have like a cute short little strap. I'm in love with this bag and I'm going to be using it for a lot of things this summer. I think it would be perfect for picnics. A fun set that I made, which includes these arm warmers and a matching skirt. One funny thing is that with the skirt, I didn't really measure it on myself, so I was just kind of praying that it would fit. So I'm surprised that that worked out, actually. And then with those arm warmers, I actually made the sleeves too short the first time that I made them. And then I had to add 8 more rows to each sleeve afterwards. And I actually used the perfect amount of yarn, so I just kept going with the skirt until I ran out of my yarn. And so this all together was this all together was 2 balls of yarn, so it worked out actually perfectly. But I'm really happy with this set, and I think a lot of times as I make more and more crochet things end up fitting me,
which is always a plus.
I think especially when I was a beginner, I would be a little bit disappointed after I made something, especially like a top or especially bottoms, like a skirt or like shorts. A lot of times they wouldn't fit me right, as you can probably tell in my video I made a while ago with my sister, which was like everything I ever crocheted up to that point. And a lot of the stuff in that video didn't exactly fit me quite right. So if that's where you are, don't worry. You'll eventually get to a place where you'll make something and it will fit you. Okay, so next I have another arm warmer. So I'm not really sure. I think this is kind of like an arm warmer slash like an actual top that I would wear, because as you can see, the top portion of it is a little bit longer than my traditional arm warmers. Like they actually cover my chest. Here I also made these with the treble crochet stitches, and then I finished off with single crochets around the edges, around the neckline, and around the bottom, just to make it look a little bit more clean. Also, I did run out of this yarn, so I ended up using like the standard dark green yarn, but nobody can tell. Yeah, this yarn is actually super soft and comfortable, and it reminds me of a mermaid. I will definitely be wearing this a lot. It's so soft and comfortable. All right, so next let's move on. This is actually the first thing that I made in March. Maybe I should have started with that. but it is a little bear bucket hat. It's so cute. So this one's actually pretty easy. It's just a standard like bucket hat pattern, and bucket hats are definitely my top sellers. So this is definitely getting really easy for me making bucket hats because I've made
a bajillion.
Then the ears, I just made a magic circle, and then I just like, before I connected the circle, I actually just chained one and went around the other way. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And that's all you have to do for the ears. I'll be wearing this a lot. I think it's super adorable. Okay, so the next thing that I have actually with me is this crochet bunny. So it has pink details like the nose and little blush. And then underneath the ears, we also have more pink details and on the belly. And that's my first time I've ever made like a stuffed animal. So I was very excited putting the little stuffing and sewing all the pieces together. Then one of my major projects of the month was making my mom a cardigan. I've probably mentioned this in the past because I did make her a cardigan for Christmas, but she's been wanting a cardigan for a while, and the one that I made her during Christmas was definitely on the bulky side. And since then I've developed a lot more crochet skills, so I wanted to make her one that was more lightweight. So as you can see here, I used treble crochet stitches, so there's like a lot more holes throughout the cardigan. And I also used a lighter weight yarn. I think it was actually made from bamboo, so it's supposed to be more sustainable yarn. Honestly, I just buy most of my yarn from Michael's. I'm not really at the point in my life where I can afford all of the sustainable yarn quite yet, but that's definitely where I want to be in the future when I have like a job and like an actual salary. But we have these really cute buffalo buttons because my mom is from Oklahoma in a small town, and she actually picked out the buttons in the color of the cardigan herself. But I really love how it fits, and also it's more like flowy, like an actual piece of clothing. And I feel like a lot of the items that I've crocheted probably in the past year have been made of half double crochets, which make for more stiff clothing. So if you're trying to figure out how to make more like flowy clothes, I would say definitely try double crochets to treble crochets, because those are definitely more stringy and I really like how they turn out. But a lot of people, I guess, don't like treble crochets. I don't know, that's the TikTok drama right now. Alright, so now let's move on to the pictures that I have of the orders that I made. First order that I made was these strawberry bucket hats. I'll put up a picture. What I really love about these are, I think strawberries are just so adorable and they're perfect for the springtime. I really like the seeds on the strawberry hats, and I like white ones specifically. I know that in reality they're not exactly white, but I think it looks so adorable on these hats and the little stems. It's so adorable. Next, I made this little spring flower bucket hat, and I think it's so adorable. It reminds me kind of the 70s. But this bright orange and then pink and yellow flower is just so vibrant. And yeah, I think it's adorable and definitely an amazing spring summer bucket hat. So if you're looking for ideas. Also, in my last what I crocheted in the month video, I did make a Ukraine bucket hat. And then this month I got an order for 2 crochet Ukraine bucket hats and 1 beanie. So here are some pictures. And then I also got an order for a hairstyles cat cardigan. So I actually filmed a tutorial while making this order, but here are some pictures. We have the front side and with the buttons closed, and then the back. And then the last and final crochet item that I made in March was for someone who was in a band named after the meal shakshuka, which I believe is a Jewish meal. I'm not sure. But anyways, so it's basically tomato soup which has eggs in it and cilantro sprinkled over it. So the hat I made was a red base bucket hat, and then I made a massive egg and sewed that onto the top. And then I made some other eggs that went all the way around the, underneath the bigger egg around the hat. And then I sewed on the leaves, which actually took me a little bit to figure out how to make it like actually look decent. But once I got it, I thought they looked really cute, and I had the green going around throughout wherever the eggs were not. Alright, thank you all for watching. If you like my videos, make sure to subscribe. And definitely let me know in the comments what I should make in April because I don't really have any ideas as of now.